Welcome and good morning to another edition of the Friday Morning Commute. This is your host, Rovin Doug. Let's get started. So, I hope everyone's having a great week so far, or has had a great week. Mine was a lot of fun. Got to see some friends. Got to spend some more time in the hospital than my wife or I would have really liked. But before we get into all of that and what's going on in the world of Destiny, let's go ahead and see what our resident Xur Year seller has for us today. That's right, Xur is in the world of Destiny once again, selling his wares and bringing salt to Guardians everywhere except the Hunters this week. So, we have the Mark 44 stand-aside greaves for the Titans. We have the Bones of Ao boots for the Hunters. We have the Ram Warlock helm for the Warlocks. We have the Fourth Horseman for everyone, which is a full auto exotic shotgun. A lot of fun. Should pick it up. And then we have the Legacy Engram being body armor this week. So again, these exotic Legacy Engrams are only for year 1. Exotics, you cannot get a year 2 from it unless you by chance get a year 1 that has a year 2 equivalent that you can pick up. So, with that being said, this week was very interesting. We had the Bungie update that kind of started laying foundation work for Rise of Iron go live on Tuesday. And almost immediately there were issues with connections based on NAT type settings, and of course my amount decides to go down just a tad bit. There we go, that's better. So Bungie released a hot fix yesterday to fix these connection issues. I was lucky not to have any, which was very nice, but I did see it plaguing quite a few people. And the best thing you can try to do is make sure that your NAT settings are, and it's NAT, and they are set so that you can get access anywhere. But sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So we will see. Let's see here. We also discussed they're going to be having a charity event for in conjunction with Stack Up. And now this is Bungie. Bungie and Stack Up are teaming together in order to bring awareness and charitable funds to Stack Up, which is an organization that partners with veterans or servicemen and women who are currently overseas or transitioning back into civilian life in order to ease the transition or ease their time on deployment. And I'm excited. Anything to help our servicemen and women abroad and at home is something that should be encouraged, because these men and women are sacrificing time away from their families. They're sacrificing their lives in some cases and providing a service to this country that without we may not still be standing as a country. So I'm very proud to support as much as I can during this event. There's a good variety of partnered streamers that are participating. I believe, I'm not correct, but I believe that this will be done on Bungie's channel on Twitch. I don't know. All the details are in this week at Bungie, which I just happened to glance over. But it'll be next weekend. It'll be the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. And then if you can't stop by the stream, can't donate, then they are also going to have a poster in the store by, drumroll please, Captain TWaB himself, the wizard, the man, the myth, the legend, Captain TWaB. He's going to be having a poster in the store where if you buy it, the proceeds or the profits, I'm not sure which, will go towards Stack Up. So I'm excited to see this. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be awesome. Now, in the weekly update, we also I read, y'all are hearing from me, that Bungie will be at PAX, one of the PAXs, probably PAX West, I don't know. So, it kind of gives us an idea of what they're doing pre-Rise of Iron, you've got Gamescom, which is coming up in Germany. We'll see another, probably a little bit of teaser for Rise of Iron. I think the way that they're doing all of these reveals is ideal. When Bungie released information on the Taken King, it seemed to be too flushed out. And so, while we got all the information we wanted, it also made the gameplay that much more... that much drier because we went through it so quickly. And, you know, that's most everyone else. I'm a very casual gamer when it comes to Destiny. But I am completely not done with all the activities. And especially not even done on one character, let alone having multiple, like 3 characters on both consoles. I just don't have it. Not the time. Not yet. Now, what makes me excited is, and kind of scared, to be honest, excited and scared, is the legacy console split. So, we have until... pardon me. The reset of the week of the 14th to complete your moments of triumph for your legacy consoles. So that's Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, before it's locked and you cannot complete them on those consoles. So, worst case scenario, you need to upgrade soon in order to bring your character to a current gen console and complete your moments of triumph within a decent amount of time. Otherwise, you're going to start finding yourself on a different content path than the rest of us. And I'm very interested to see how much further, like, how separated these get. Because what it seems like is the legacy consoles are going to be put into a sandbox where it's pretty stagnant. You're not going to see a lot of change. You're not going to have the world events like you're kind of used to seeing every so often in Destiny on the current consoles. And so if this is the case, then it's going to be, Destiny's going to become even more stale than what you're currently experiencing. And that in general is somewhat of a sad thing. However, it's something that comes up and it's life. So we'll see how it goes. Now, on to tangents. Tangents. So, my wife had a few run-ins with the hospital this week. So, she had a sonogram scan done of her gallbladder, just to get an idea of if it's been causing some of her random pains during this pregnancy. And we'd seen it before, maybe coming up to be an issue, but we're not exactly sure yet. Then, then later that day, about midnight, she's going to the restroom, and she thinks that her water breaks, and she's like, oh no. And so, we had just seen her OB earlier on Monday, and everything seemed okay. So, called up the on-call doctor, who happens to be our OB, and he goes, you know what, come on in. We'll monitor you for a little bit, make sure that you're not leaking from your bag of waters, and then you'll probably be able to go home. So we get up there after finding somebody to watch, or to sit in the house and listen for our girls who are sleeping because it's close to midnight. And we go up there. Her water hasn't broken, thankfully. However, she has started dilating, and if you don't know what that is, look it up, because I'm not going to explain it right here. So she's slightly dilated, about a 3 or a 4, and that, as far as I know, hasn't changed. She was checked Monday evening, Tuesday morning, and then again on Tuesday mid-morning, right before they let us go. She hadn't progressed any further. And then she went back in for a second of a set of medicine shots, steroid shots, to help the baby's lung development and other developments, so that if he's born early, that then he has a better chance of surviving versus being born at full term. So we get that done, get that out of the way, and while she's up there, she's hooked up to the monitors again, because she's been at that point, she's been having a few contractions consistently, and they keep her for about an hour and a half, give her another shot of medicine to help stop the contractions. When they check her, she hasn't progressed any further, so they send her home. Same words as they keep telling us: not bed rest, but don't do anything. So thankfully we haven't had a baby yet. We will see if we have one on Sunday. All of our other girls, all 4 of them, have been born on Sunday, so we will see if that is the case. Otherwise, this guy could be just an oddball. Anyway, so I'm about at work. I'm going to go ahead and get started on recap real quick. Thanks again for stopping by. If you're a Destiny player and you're looking to see what Xur has this week, we've got the Mark 44 stand-asides for the Titans. We've got the Bones of Ao for Hunters. We have the Ram helmet for Warlocks. We have the 4th Horseman shotgun for everyone. We have the Legacy engram this week being body armor, so please feel free to stop by, pick up what you want, get those heavy whammo since everyone needs heavy whammo. And I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Again, my name is Rogan Doug. I'm a Twitch, Destiny / variety streamer, so come back anytime. You can follow me on Periscope, here, Twitter, YouTube, where I'll post this video later, and Twitch. All are great outlets to find me and interact with the community that I'm trying to build. So I hope you guys have a wonderful time. I will see you later, and I will see you Starside Guardians. Bye!